The narcissism relationship cycle has 4 phases: idealization, devaluing, discard, and hoovering. Let's talk about idealization. We're going to talk about the idealization phase. Now, in this relationship, the narcissist is going to exhibit a grandiose logic of self-importance. That's internal. They feel like they are the best of everything. They're also going to display egotistical and conceited behaviors and attitudes because they do believe that they are the best. So the attitudes and behavior they display are going to seem like they are the best at something. They have a belief that they are extraordinary and exceptional and need to be with others like them. And at the moment, they have chosen you because they feel that you could be exceptional or extraordinary like they are. The next behavior they have are fantasies or fixation with fantasies of infinite success, infinite control, infinite brilliance, infinite beauty, and an idyllic love. And with that idyllic love, they're talking about an unconditional love, which will come into play later on during the relationship because narcissists expect you to give them unconditional love no matter how badly you're treated by them. Now, in order for them to collect on the fantasy of infinite success, control, brilliance, beauty, or love, they're going to need something from you. Usually it's some type of resource that they're trying to get from you, which is why they're attracted to you in the first place. So they believe that you can help them achieve infinite success, infinite control, infinite brilliance, infinite beauty, or idyllic love. Now, how do they get you on that team? How do they get you on board? Well, they do this by doing what's called love bombing, future faking, and mirroring. By love bombing, they hit you with all 5 love languages in an effort to create bonds with you. With future faking, they make promises that you will ride off into the sunset, have a house on the hill, a picket fence, 2.5 kids, whatever it takes to get you to buy into a future with them. Mirroring is a technique where you actually fall into yourself because the narcissist literally mirrors what you are. So the things you like, the narcissist like. The things you're interested in, the narcissist is interested in. The things you want to do with life, the narcissist want to do those same things with their life. What all of these techniques do is they get you emotionally, psychologically, and physically, because of course there's sex, you get physically bound to them. And once you're bound to them, guess what? They know that you are going to contribute the resource that they need. So if that resource is money, or shelter, or some type of car, or paying their bills, or some sort of status increase like coming up, they expect you to contribute that to them because once again, they have this fantasy of infinite success, infinite control, infinite brilliance, infinite beauty, or idyllic love. So they're after one or all of those fantasies, and they're going to use your resources to achieve it. Now, there's also a desire for unwarranted admiration. The admiration is not justified or authorized. The way it's done is through mirroring techniques. So they're going to give you compliments because they want you to mirror them and give them compliments. So you will go back and forth. They will compliment you on something, you will compliment them on something. But what they're expecting you to do is just pick up on it and just continue to compliment them without them even complimenting you. So when does the idealization phase of a narcissistic relationship ends? It ends when things happen on both sides of the field. So on your side of the field, the idealization phase is going to end when you realize that your needs are not being met by the narcissist. It's going to end when you feel like the narcissist's potential is not being realized because maybe they have a fixation of infinite success and you're not seeing that infinite success. So what you're going to start doing is you're going to start withdrawing the resource that you're giving to them. Another reason that the idealization phase may end for you is because now that the hormones of in love are starting to wear off, your rose-colored glasses are coming off, and you're starting to identify a lot of red flags. Once you identify the red flags, once again, you're going to start withdrawing your resource and the idealization phase will end. Now, on the flip side, from the narcissist perspective, what stops the idealization phase is that your resources run dry. They were fantasizing about infinite success and they were using your resource of money and now you have none. Well, they no longer need you. Let's say your usefulness comes to an end. So let's say they were using you for status. So they wanted you to introduce them to people on a tier higher than you, and you've done that, and they now know these people on a tier higher than you. Your usefulness has come to an end, and they no longer need you. Or there is a new resource available. So now that you've introduced them to these people on this tier that's higher than you, they can now use these people as resources, and they no longer need you. Once the idealization phase of a narcissistic relationship ends, it's time to move on to the devaluing phase of a narcissistic relationship. Well, that's all on this segment of narcissism. Like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you click that notification bell. And I'll see you on the next one.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if